Alright, welcome back to season 3 of our show, and today it's trout. We're pan frying it up southern style. We're going to show you how to get this seasoned up and fried up, so stick around. Don't go anywhere. Alright, so today it's trout, and the first thing we're going to do is to show you what we have here to season up this fish with. So right here we got some flour. This is 75% all-purpose flour, 25% semolina. They got some dill, fresh lemons, salt, pepper, and a mix we made up. I got some garlic powder, onion powder, a little cumin powder in there. That's about it. All right, so onto the fish we go. Now I like using trout, and the classic recipe is trout fried up in a pan. And we're going to show you how to get this ready for the pan. So this one's already done. It's scaled, it's cut open, and everything is gutted out of here, so we left the tail on and the head on. Now this one here, I'm just going to show you how to get some of these fins off of here and show you what we did to make it look like this one. So the first thing we're going to do is take our boning knife, and this is a boning knife, and what I like to do is just go right in here and just go right down the back and then come up. Pick the fish up. Now, if you have shears, you can do the same thing with that, but I just use my boning knife for that. This way I just get all of that out of there. There we go. So we get that off, and this is the end piece here, so we're just going to go under there like that. Just going to go like that and get that off of there. Just be very careful when you do this because this is very slippery. You don't want to make a mistake and slip. So I'm just going to go under there like that and just take my time. Just let the weight of the fish do the work for you. Alright, there we go. And look around, any fins like that. Now you could leave these on. I usually get them off. I'm going to take my knife like that. I'm going to cut that piece of fish accidentally, but it's alright. I'm just going to take this one from here, go like that, and just get that piece out of here. Now normally I would have my snips, but I don't have them today. I'm just showing you how to do this. And then we'll just take that off. So usually when I go fishing, I do this right after it comes out of the water on a fresh catch. I usually have a frying pan on the side, and I usually fry up some fish right there on the spot. Because there's nothing better than fresh fish right out of the water. And this right here was just swimming around a couple of days ago, so that's it. It's not even 48 hours old. I checked my pan size already, and the tail was too big to fit in our pan. So what we'll do is I'm going to take this right here, and at this part right here, I'm just going to cut off that tail. And then what I'll do is take the knife, and I'm going to do a couple of incisions down the side like this. It's very gentle. I'm going to flip it over to the other side and go back this way. And this is going to allow for some extra flavor to get in there. Alright, there we have it. Maybe I'll put a little last one here on the end, just like that. Alright, so now we're ready to stuff this. We're going to take a lemon. Always want to wash your lemons. This is nice and washed, rolled out. And I think I'm going to make this a little bit thinner. And we'll just get it right into the cavity of that fish. You're going to need like 3 pieces. That's all you need. So we'll get it right in there. And we're going to take some fresh dill. And we're going to throw the whole thing right in there too. We'll just get it right in the cavity of the fish. Make sure you have enough to go along with the fish. Alright, we're going to put these on this side because we're going to do this one. This is so simple. And one thing you want to do when it comes to fish is you don't want to overdo it, because you want the natural flavor of that fish to speak for itself. So that's what we're doing. We're letting that natural flavor speak for itself. Alright, so we got that, and just want to press it in. Make sure when you do fry them it doesn't come out. Alright, so let's get some salt in here. Gonna want a decent pinch of that salt. I'm gonna go a little bit in the cavity as well. Both sides, so let's flip that over. Just like that. And yes, all the salt that's in there, this will get thrown out. This is the rub first. Go in with the rub first. Not too much. And then some black pepper. Just like that. And we're going to do the other side as well too. So we'll go in with some black pepper since it's in my hand. And we're going to go in with just a little pinch of salt on that side again. And then we'll hit that with some of that rub. Now there's no salt inside the rubs. Here we go. And just like that, you'll pat it in. Now we'll put all these nice lemons back in. And now what we're going to do is bring in our flour and semolina. So right on it goes. You want a light dusting of that. You don't want too much. Just a light dusting of flour. Just like that. I'll flip it over this side. And we'll do the same thing, just a light dusting of flour. And after you're done with your flour and you put your hands back in it, unless you're doing more fish, just dump it. Alright, there we go. So we got that flour and the semolina on there. Just like that. Just kind of pat it around. We're just going to hit this wet spot on the back here too, just to make sure that's dry. Alright, just like that. We're going to do the other one, and then we're going to meet you out onto the pan, so stick around. Don't go anywhere. Alright, fish is ready to roll. So we're frying these outside, camp style. So let's just get them in. Now I'm going to go down this way. And I'm going to roll it against the back. Just like that. I'm going to get this one in. And I'm going to roll it against the front. Like that. This way it holds everything in. Now I'm frying those in animal fat, that's lard that we're going in that with. Beef tallow actually, which is still a form of lard, animal lard. And we're frying outside because I don't want to get my my house smelling like fish. So we're just going to get washed up here. And put our heat up on medium. And we're about 7 minutes aside for this. 7 to 8 minutes aside, and we're going with a nice gentle roll on these. We don't want to blacken them, we just want a nice even roll on here. So when we're ready to flip these, we'll meet you right back here, so stick around. Don't go anywhere. All right, time to flip this. I'm using a flipper. This is a big spatula. It's so big that it's got a handle that just goes together. So this is what I use. You guys are probably wondering, how's he gonna flip that thing? Well, here you go. I'm gonna use that. Being very careful to get this guy over. Not to break it. There you go. That's one. Let's get this other guy over. That's what you're looking for. Go over from here. Get it over. There you go. I'm going to take my paddle and work this in. There we go. Now I'm not going to move it for a little bit. I'm not going to disturb it. This is why it's important to have all the right equipment so you can do stuff like this. Now if I didn't have a pan with the walls, I wouldn't be able to flip against that. And it just keeps that whole fish together. Now, maybe none of you guys are frying a whole fish like this, but if you ever plan on doing it, there it is. I'm going to move this over a little bit more, and there you go. At the same time, I got my sink next to me. I'm just going to put everything back inside. Anything that rolls out, put it right back inside. And now I could just kind of move them over a little bit. Hit them in the middle there a little bit. There you go. And that one's already in the middle a little bit. And I'm going to push that back inside. But you could see that nice white flaky fish in there coming along. And look at all that in there. So it's cooking great. Alright, we're going to let this go on this side about another 7 minutes. And then we're going to bring the entire pan inside the house so we can get it out of the pan without breaking anything up. So stick around. Don't go anywhere. Alright, our fish is done. So it's time to get it out of here over to here. And here we go. Let it drain. Over we go. All right. Now what we'll do, we got that one in. Now we need this one. Let's kill our fire. Now I need to get my angle right. And she is hot. Just want you guys to see this because this is real life. And in real life, real situations happen. All right. Get the bottom of that. Up. There you go. And over. And there you have it. All right, I'm gonna get situated here. I'm gonna meet you guys right back here. So stick around. Don't go anywhere. All right, here we are. Trout, pan fried, season 3 chopping block. Let's show you what we got. Look at those guys. Now, this is how you want to present that. Just put them in a nice big dish like that. And what I like to do is before I get them out of here, we'll just add a little punch. A little beautiful presentation on top there. And lemon makes it all work. And that's it. So I will plate it like that. I may put some more green garnish around it, but that's how you want to do that. So let's get into it. I'm gonna move these lemons over to this guy. I'm gonna show you how I plate this up. So the way you want to open up this fish, I'm gonna come right down the center of it like this. And what you want to do is slide your bones back this way. So I'm going to bring my plate over. I'm going to take my spatula and I'm going to start to move my bones back off of this fish. I'm going to start to move my meat back off of this fish. I'm going to move my meat this way, and I'm just going to pick up a nice piece of meat and get it off the bone. Alright, so now that we slid that off the bone, just like that, you get all that nice meat off of there, you're going to do the other side. So I'm going to take my spatula and I'm going to slide back on this side. Just like that. And all the way down to the end. And now you're exposing the entire bone that's in there. Now I'll just break away the head. I'll put this down. And I can pick up the entire bone just like that in one shot. Alright, now I got that lifted up. I'm going to move this off to the side. Just like that. And now you got the entire bone. Now the other side has got some little bones in it, but we can just get those out of there on this side. So we'll move the meat off to the side like that, and we can kind of grab those pin bones on that side and get those out of there. And there it is. And on the bottom, it's all meat because we pull all that bone out of there. And that's how you want to do that. That's how you want to debone that. All right, now that you saw that, let's plate up. So I'm using some cast iron today. Wild rice. And I'm going right in the middle of my plate with the wild rice. And yes, I love my wild rice. I'm going to keep this real simple for you guys. And you can plate up any way you like, but this is just a quick sample how I would do this. So I got my rice down, just like that. And then we're going to go in with that beautiful piece of fish. Let's see if I can get the whole thing here. Right on top. Just like that. There it is. Now let's garnish with a little lemon on the plate. Like that. And we're going to break off a little piece of parsley just to throw it on the top there. Just like that. All right, and there it is. A beautiful southern pan-fried trout. All right, I'm gonna get organized and we're gonna meet you guys right back here, so stick around. Don't go anywhere. All right, and there it is. Southern skillet pan-fried trout. Fried to perfection in a cast iron skillet. The only way to fry fish. We serve that over a beautiful bed of wild rice. A little cornbread on the side. Beautiful touch of the South. What more can you ask for? And if you like this video or more videos about to come, please don't forget to give a like, hit that bell. This way you get all those notifications first. Thank you, we enjoyed having you. With no further ado, gotta get that little Pitmaster taste there.